All right, everybody, here we go. Welcome to Against the Public for September 16th. I'm Dana Lane. Today, we'll go through my top Major League Baseball free plays as usual. And after we finish, please go over to Pickdawgz.com. I'll have my Monday Night Football premium plays, side and total, locked in on the website. Also, we'll have Major League Baseball. And I hope everybody was with me yesterday on the diamond, a perfect 3-0 mark in Major League Baseball. We swept the board. That makes 57% winners over the last 7 days and 63% documented Major League Baseball winners over the last 30 days. That's 1,973 units of profit. Go over to pickdawgz.com and you can see every single play and every single record is up there. Always documented, 100% transparent. So we're absolutely on fire in Major League Baseball. And again, I know that we're focused on football, but it does not matter where the money comes from as long as it does. And it has been absolutely flowing in baseball. So make sure you jump on board. You can jump on those single plays, or you can get involved with a Major League Baseball 3-pack for just $49.99. Every 3-pack, every individual play always comes with our Pick Dawgz win guarantee. And in addition to that, there's only one way to get every play that I release, and that's to simply become an all-access member. And you can do that over the next 30 days for less than $11 a day, the next 90 days for less than $10 a day, or better yet, guys, just jump on that annual all-access pass that gives you every play that I release over the next 365 days. It comes out to be about $3.70 a day. So throw it on a credit card. We'll pay it off, a little bit every month. And at the end of the year, I think you'll be very happy with the results. But on fire in Major League Baseball, let's not forget about the opportunities, because I think this time of year, I think the numbers are a little bit soft because there's so much going on. I think these numbers are just a little bit soft. So we'll take advantage of those. And we have been over a long period of time. So let's get to your Sunday free plays. Remember, these are probable pitchers, so please confirm before placing your wager. 6:40 Eastern Time, 9/11, 9/12. Minnesota Twins against the Cleveland Guardians. Guardians and the Twins minus $1.10 each way. 7.5 is your total, minus $1.20 over. Pablo Lopez against Matthew Boyd. Early wagering, looks like about 62% of the money is on the Guardians, which is why early numbers had the Twins at minus $1.10. And when other books opened up, we saw it at minus $1.10. Or Twins opened up $1.12. When other books opened, it was minus $1.10. I think they kind of sat back and watched, and that happens all the time. If you're interested in the side, I suspect that we will see some professional money pushing this number towards the Twins, but I don't think we're looking at a massive change. Our focus is going to be on the total, which has 92% of the money and 91% of the tickets on the over. And with those percentages and the juice at minus $1.20, there's a slight chance that this total might go to 8. So make sure you shop around. There's no rush to get involved with this number right now. You can wait right up until first pitch to see if we can get that 8. Pablo Lopez, 15-8. 3.88 ERA, has been an excellent strikeout to pitch innings pitch ratio, or has an excellent strikeout to innings pitch ratio. Very few pitchers have been better over their last 6 starts. And to give you an idea of what he has done, Lopez is 5-0 in his last 6, a 1.12 ERA, and that includes 4 starts where he didn't allow an earned run at all, including his last start against the Angels. Matthew Boyd, 2-1, 2.18 ERA in his last 6 games with the Guardians after coming over from the Detroit Tigers. Over the last 4 games, Boyd is 2-1, 1.61 ERA, 27 Ks, and 22 in a third innings. You know how I like my strikeout to innings pitch ratios when I'm betting totals. I'm going under here, but again, look to grab the 8. If it's at 7.5 and you're getting even money, that's fine, but look to grab the 8 if it does show up. It has not shown up yet. I'm just anticipating we might see it. Game number 2, 7:20 Eastern Time, 9:03, 9:04. Los Angeles Dodgers, $1.13 on the road, 7.5 over, minus $1.11 versus the Atlanta Braves. Yoshinobu Yamamoto against Max Fried. I guess we're going to talk about the same thing that we did yesterday when we went through this free play. We gave out the Dodgers. They absolutely continue to own the Atlanta Braves after a come from behind victory on Sunday. The Dodgers are 42-22 against the Braves since 2014, and when they're getting more than 55% of the money wagered, which they are today, we see well into the 90s. They are absolutely smashing the Braves, especially when the public is behind them. So no reason not to go against, no reason to not back them again today. Yamamoto 6-2, 2.77 ERA to go with 92 Ks and 78 innings. He's going to be making just his second start. Came out off of that 60-day run on the injured list. And his first start back, he was limited to 4 innings, allowed 3 hits, no earned runs, no walks, 8 Ks. I expect for them to stretch him out just a little bit longer today if performance dictates. Probably 70 to 80 pitches in this one. Of course, he is the guy that probably is going to start game 1 of the postseason. So they really want to get him settled down and stretched out a little bit and ready for the postseason. So probably about 70, 80 pitches here. And then in his next start, I would expect that there is no limitations. Max Fried, 9-9, 3.46 ERA. Tells me he's not getting a lot of run support. And indeed, that's kind of the case. The Braves are giving him 4.11 runs per game, which sounds okay, but in 2 of his last of his 26 starts this year, he's received 10 or more runs in 2 of those starts. But in 15 starts, he's received 3 or less runs, along with no earned runs in 5 times. So let me clean that up a little bit for you. They're giving him 4.11 runs per game, which is okay, but we are looking at 3 of those starts where he received 10 runs or more. But in 15 of his total starts, he's received 3 runs or less. So maybe that 4.11, a little bit deceiving. I like to take those 10 runs out of the equation sometimes when I see a pitcher that has those, because I think that skews the number a lot, especially in Fried's case, where we see over 50% of his starts, he's received 3 runs or less. He was roughed up against the Nationals in his last outing. 4 earned runs, 6 innings, allowed 11 hits. I'm going to take Los Angeles here again, minus $1.13. And then game number 3, 7:20 Eastern Time, 9:19, 9:20. Houston Astros against the San Diego Padres. Padres minus $1.35. 8 is your total. Spencer Arrighetti against Yu Darvish. Market is split right down the middle in this game. Well, almost. We see 51% of the money is on the San Diego Padres. I suspect professional money is going to come in on the Houston Astros at some point, but it just has not happened. In fact, we have seen one professional wager at Bet Rivers on the San Diego Padres. I thought they would be much more on the side of the Houston Astros because it's kind of a favor of the professional bettors. We do have some wind gusts to report on. The weather for this game suggests that we're going to see crosswinds between 10 and 11 miles an hour. They're going to blow from left to right. Not anything. When I see crosswinds, that doesn't bother me too much as far as being a factor. When I see it blowing out, when I see it blowing in, that's when I start to worry. But 10 to 11 miles an hour crosswind, probably not that much of an effect on the game. It's worth noting that John Singleton was once again out of the lineup for the Astros. So their 6th place hitter is, a very important part of their lineup, out of the lineup. 13 home runs out of the lineup. Let's see if he comes back. He's out with an illness. So those illnesses, believe me, I've been trying to dig into what exactly is the illness, because that tells me, look, he's been out, 3 games now. That's going to tell me whether or not he's probably going to be back in the lineup, but we'll see on that. Arrighetti, 7-12, 4.72 ERA. Last 2 starts against the Reds and the Athletics, opponents are hitting .364. Yu Darvish, 5-3, 3.52 ERA. He's going to make his 3rd start after coming off the IR. And his first 2 starts back, Darvish is 1-0 with a 5.87 ERA, but appears to be getting a little bit stronger. if we're looking at the numbers, and I watched both of those games, it appears to be getting stronger. So I think this is probably going to be his strongest start since coming off the injured list. Over his last 13 starts, opponents are hitting just .233. So we know Darvish, we know where he can be as opposed to where he is. I'm going to take San Diego here, minus $1.35. So that does it for your Monday free plays. Please go to pickdawgz.com. Get involved with one of my many available packages, including that Monday Night Football side and total. And don't forget Major League Baseball. It's never too late to take advantage of my MLB season pass for the rest of the year. You get the rest of the regular season all the way through the World Series for just $199.99, or you can just simply jump on an all-access pass, and that will also give you the rest of the baseball season as well. 57% MLB winners over the last 7 days, 63% over the last 30 days, plus 19.73 units won. Don't miss out tomorrow. Here's your Monday free play recap. Minnesota Cleveland under 7.5 even money. Los Angeles Dodgers minus $1.13, and San Diego Padres minus $1.35. That does it for today's show. Thank you so much for everyone, or to everyone who continues to watch on a daily basis. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Free to do. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Monday.